started, we have an extra special treat for you all tonight. To help us celebrate Night at the Races, we have 3 dogs here who are going to race from third base to home plate. Let's meet our contestants. First, we have Moose, a 1.5-year-old brown dachshund. Moose is owned by Ernie and Josh, with proud owners since he was only a month old. Moose loves playing fetch with his Nerf ball and spending time in his doggy pool. Moose is joined by number 13, Bennett Sheeler. Up next, we have Louise. Louise is almost 1 year old after dachshund. Louise has been with her owner Jordan since she was 8 weeks old. Louise loves treats and trying to steal food when you aren't looking. Some of Louise's favorite things to do are lounge around local breweries and sandy beaches, beach shades, and snuggle up under her favorite blanket. Louise is joined by number 3, Mike Geisler. And finally, we have Huck, a 7-year-old brown dachshund. Huck has been a member of the Witt family for all 7 years of his life. He loves playing with Jack, Bruno, Ava, and Eliana. His favorite food are Nellie's nachos, but he'll eat anything you give him. Huck will be joined by number 8, Cooper Smith. All right, fans, let's count down this race. 3, 2, 1, go! And it looks like our winner is Moose. And fans, next up, it's time to get excited. It's Night at the Races, so get on your feet and get excited for some really cool cars. And now, fans, we have an extra special racer joining us on the field. He was the first rookie to ever win the Piston Cup. He is the lightning before the thunder. Fans, get on your feet for the 2006 Piston Cup winner from Radiator Springs, number 95, Lightning McQueen. Good job. Also, fans, Lightning McQueen will be available for pictures in front of Dunfield after he leaves the field. Again, Lightning McQueen will be available for pictures in front of Dunfield And now, fans, it's time to welcome the craziest, coolest, funniest, and #1 mascot in the entire PGCBL, Stitches! Stitches loves his new ride, courtesy of AJ's Outdoor Power Equipment in Mansfield, PA. Home of your Elmira Pioneers. Tonight, your Pioneers take on the visiting New York Steamers. And it is now time to meet the starting lineup for the visiting New York Steamers. Batting first is center fielder number 33, Chase Patton. Batting second, the shortstop number 5, Ashton Cody. Batting third, the third baseman, number 19, Zach Cooper. Batting fourth, the starting pitcher number 34, Ross Shakita. Batting fifth, the left fielder number 10, Austin Miles. Batting sixth, the catcher number 4, Winston Lindquist. Batting seventh, the first baseman number 3, Will Trubisky. Batting eighth, the second baseman number 8, Chase Oakley. And batting ninth, the right fielder number 31, Brody Monaco. And hitting for the center number 34, Ross Shakita. And the center remained by head coach Rob Lockley and assistant coaches Eric Muir and Tim Talusi. And now, fans, it's time to make some noise as it's time to meet tonight's starting lineup for your Elmira Pioneers. Batting first, we have the center fielder, number 53, Max Lalonde. Batting second, we have the left fielder, number 24, Aiden Grabowski. Batting third, we have the shortstop, number 34, Andy Schroeder. Batting fourth, the catcher, number 35, Knox Meyer. Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 41, Manuel Castro. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 36, Eddie Kaufman. Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 62, Thomas Prado. Batting eighth, the extra hitter, number 38, Brandon Doback. Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 6, Tommy Shefflin. Batting 10th, the designated hitter, number 17, Michael Palmer. And batting 11th, the second extra hitter, number 40, Larson Bird. And pitching tonight for your Files, number 22, Kevin Gates. Your Pioneers are managed by head coach Andrew Brown, assistant manager Ryan Bell, and pitching coach Matt Burke. Our Health Sports Medicine, tonight's official athletic trainer. Our Health is what we do. Bible Baptist Church for the singing of our national anthem. And now, fans, it is time to play ball.
Hello everybody and welcome into Dunfield. I'm Josh Davis. It is 6:30 p.m. here, Elmira, and you know what that means. It's game time for the Pioneers. An exhibition game this evening as the Pios welcome in the New York Stingers to Dunfield. As always, the exhibition games are only 7 innings, and so that's what we have ahead of us here tonight. As always, I thank you for joining me. We have a fantastic evening of baseball ahead of us. And as we prepare for the first pitch, let's take a look at the Pios' defensive alignment this evening. Eden Krabowski out in left, Max Lalime in center, Eddie Kaufman in right. That is the outfield. The infield, Manny Castro at third base, Sandy Schroeder at shortstop, Tommy Sheplik handling second, Thomas Fratto is at first, Knox Meyer is the backstop, and he is catching the starting pitcher, Kevin Dates. Dates pitched in an exhibition game against the Syracuse Saltcats earlier this season. He has not pitched other than that. Let's take a look at the Stingers lineup this evening. Chase Haglund is leading off, followed by Ashton Putney in the 2 spot. Third, Zach Huber. 4, Ross Yoshida. 5, Austin Miles. 6, Branston Lindquist. 7, Will Shabluski. 8, Chase Votley. And 9, Brody Monaco. Moments away here from the first pitch here at Dunfield. It's an absolutely gorgeous evening for baseball. We could not be more excited to be kicking things off here. Pios come into this one following the loss 12-5 at Newark last night. A tough loss. The team just wasn't playing their best in that game. So we're looking to have some fun tonight and then rebound against Newark this weekend. Dates, the first pitch is on the inside edge for strike 1. Chase Haglund leading off for the Stingers this afternoon. Haglund playing center field. And takes strike two looking. It's 0-2 now to Haglund. Kevin Dates. See how he does on the mound. As I mentioned before, he hasn't pitched in a regular season game, only that one exhibition game against the Salt Cats, as the 0-2 is lined right into the glove of Manny Castro at third base. And it's a quick first out for the Pios. The shortstop, Ashton Putney, will be hitting this evening. Lefty hitter. Just had that line out to start things off the bat of Haglund. First pitch to Putney is in the dirt, 4-1. So the first ball Dates has thrown in this game. Very low velocity, but he's going to pick his corners and try to induce some weak contact. Here's some weak contact over to shortstop. Schroeder, the throw to first, will not be in time. So Putney runs out the infield single. That's the first hit for the Stingers this evening. Manny Castro now having a quick chat with Schroeder over there. Castro probably should have cut that one off in front of Schroeder, but he let it get to him, and then Schroeder didn't have time to make the throw. So now the three hitter, Zach Huber, comes up to the plate. Huber, first pitch, grounded over to Schroeder at short, a possible double play ball. They get the runner at second, throw to first, and it's picked by Fratto. Dates faces the minimum in the first, a double play ends it. And we head to the home half of the first. Lalime, Grabowski, Schroeder coming up when we come back.
To announce tonight's first two batters, we have two very special guests. We have Juliana Andrews from Absolute Air.
Welcome back to Dunn Field after a quick first inning. Some good plays in the field from the Pioneers. We are in the home half of the first. Let's take a look at the Pioneers lineup this evening. Max Lalime is leading off, followed by Aiden Grabowski in the 2 spot. Third, Andy Schroeder. Fourth, Knox Meyer. 5, Manny Castro. 6, Eddie Kaufman. 7, Thomas Fratto. 8, Brandon Dobek. 9, Tommy Sheplik. 10, Michael Palmer. And 11th, Larson Birch. In the field for the Stingers, the infield, Zach Huber at third base. Ashton Putney at short. Chase Votley at second base. Will Shabluski at first. In the outfield, Austin Miles in left. Chase Haglund in center. Brady Monaco out in right. Behind the dish is Branston Lindquist, and Lindquist is catching the starting pitcher this evening, Ross Yoshida, for the Stingers. So we are just moments away from first at-bats for the Pios. It'll be Max Lalime leading things off. Lalime is hitting .185 on the season. 12 runs, 5 RBIs. Stats from this game do not count towards the PGCBL League stats due to this being an exhibition game. So a couple guys that aren't normally in the lineup get to be in the lineup, such as Michael Palmer DHing, Larson Birch EHing. So the Lime steps in. Lime had a sensational diving catch out in center field last night and lost against Newark. So he takes ball 1 high. 1-0 to the Lime. The Lime also had a tough error out there in center that allowed a few more to come in. Floats this one foul towards third. Will bounce foul. It'll be 1-1 now to the Lime. So you got to take the good with the bad with the Lime. So much potential, but he has struggled so far this season at the plate especially. Generally, he's been really good in the field when he's been out there. The 1-1 from Yoshida drops in there nicely over the plate, and it's 1-2 now to the Lime. After the Lime, it'll be Aiden Grabowski, the left fielder for the Pios. He's waiting on deck. Yoshida, fastball, catches the outside corner. He gets Lime looking. That's a quick first out here in the first for Yoshida. So here comes Grabowski. Grabowski hitting 132 on the year, 4 runs, 4 RBIs. He's been a great utility player for Elmira this year. He's played basically everywhere. He's kind of come alive at the plate recently. He's popped this one up in front of the Pios dugout, and it bounces foul. So it'll be 0-1 to Grabowski. Probably should mention the base coaches tonight for the Pioneers. Eric Burkan, the relief pitcher, is down there coaching first base. And then Darren Callahan is down there coaching third. He's normally an outfielder and first baseman. Callahan played only DH and first base beginning of the season, but more recently with Cooper Smith playing a lot of first. He has jumped out and played some left field for Elmira. You can tell Callahan is not necessarily a natural left fielder, but he's doing what he can to help out the team, and that's obviously appreciated. We'll see how long it takes for him to get back to first base. Aiden Grabowski strikes out, looking back-to-back backwards Ks from Ross Yoshida to start off his day. He looks really sharp as the 3-hitter Andy Schroeder comes up to the plate. Schroeder is simply the hottest hitter in the Pios lineup right now. He's hitting .345. Seems like every time he comes to the plate, he's doing something productive. He leads the Pios in triples on the year. That one's in the dirt. It gets by the catcher Lindquist for ball 1. Yoshida has looked really sharp on the mound so far. Kevin Dates, the starter for the Pios this evening, got a quick first, and now Yoshida looking to answer. It's a foul ball there, so it'll be 1-1 now to Schroeder. Yoshida gets set, delivers the 1-1. It's chopped back over to the pitcher's mound. Yoshida tosses it over to first, and he has a 1-2-3 to answer right back for the Stingers. A quick first inning, still scoreless here at Dunn Field.
This season, Act USA, helping honor local veterans in our community. At this time, if you are a veteran or active military, we please ask that you stand and we honor you for your service to our great country.
Welcome back to Dunfield for the top of the second inning. I'm Josh Davis. We just had a scoreless first. Kevin Dates, Pio's starter, and Arashi Yoshida, Stingers starter, both facing the minimum in the first, so only 6 ABs there. So now the 4-hitter Arashi Yoshida is at the plate. He's pitching and hitting in the cleanup spot for the Stingers. He fouls back the first pitch for strike one. Yoshida is going to be pretty critical to the success of the Stingers tonight. And it looks like he is locked in. So he had a great first inning there out on the mound. Up against the top of the Pio's order and just shredded right through it. The Lime, Grabowski, and Schroeder in order. The plate now, after that strike looking, it's 0-2 to Yoshida. This one's lined over to short. Another play for Andy Schroeder. The throw to first, a little high. Fratto snags it. That's another out easily for Kevin Dates and the Pios. So the 5-hitter Austin Miles comes up. Miles is out left this evening for the Stingers. Pios just had that loss 5-12 at Newark last night. Newark comes back to town for a doubleheader tomorrow night here at Dunfield. So the first pitch is outside to Miles for ball one. Pios now 2-3 against the Pilots on the season. They can change that with a couple wins tomorrow. So this is grounded softly over to Manny Castro at third. It's going to be a long play, but he is safe. A close play. It looked like he was going to be out, but a safe call there as another infield single for the Stingers puts Austin Miles aboard. Man, it looked like Manny Castro just made a web gem down there at third. So now Branston Lundquist comes up to the plate, the catcher for the Stingers tonight. 1 on and 1 out in the inning. Tomorrow, the first game against Newark will be a continuation from a suspended game. Pios were up 2-1 in the third inning when a bunch of rain and thunderstorms came in a few weeks ago, and now we are continuing that game from where we left off. So there's a swing and a miss from Lundquist. That makes it 1-1. So we will be continuing where we left off there in game 1 and then playing a 7-inning game in game 2 of the doubleheader tomorrow. So a lot of action, potentially get revenge on the Newark Pilots. Lundquist, it's a lazy fly to center. The Lime is under it, and that's out number 2. So now here comes Will Shablewski, first baseman for the Stingers tonight. Shablewski, the tall lefty hitter. Looking to do something here with 2 outs. First pitch swinging, line shallow left. Coming in is the line, and he has it. Another quick inning. Kevin Dates looked very solid for the Pios on the mound. Now we head to the home half of the second. Knox Meyer, Manny Castro, and Eddie Kaufman will be the hitters due up for the Pioneers. Pios fans, Arnett Health is the official healthcare provider for your Elmira Pioneers. The next time you need medical attention, make sure you visit Arnett Health for all of your medical needs. Welcome back to Dunn Field. It's the bottom of the second inning here. 4, 5, and 6 hitters are coming up for Elmira. It'll be Knox Meyer starting things off. Ross Yoshida pitched a 1-2-3 first for the Stingers. He looked really sharp there. Now looking to keep that rolling. Kevin Dates has been really dominant for the Pios as well, so it's been a bit of a pitcher's duel here early. As always, thank you for joining me. It's a beautiful evening for baseball here at the Dunn Field. It's the first pitch misses high to Meyer. It'll be 1-0 now to him. Pios still looking for their first base runner tonight. Meyer, the power-hitting catcher, in the 4th spot, looking to do it. Lifts this one into shallow right. Could be in no man's land. It slices into foul territory, and the first baseman, Shablewski, is under it to make the catch. So Meyer fouls out to start off the second. Now the third baseman, Manny Castro, comes up to the plate, hitting in the 5 spot this evening for the Pios. That third base tandem of Castro and Evan Blanchard, the normal starter. Those two guys have made an incredible duo at the hot corner for the Pios. Not just at the plate, but defensively especially. Both of these guys have provided an anchor at third base in the infield for the Pios. It's a rare game when neither of those guys are in the lineup. Coach Drum tries to get one of them in there every single time, either at DH, GH, in the field at third. Doesn't matter. One of those guys always seems to be in the lineup. Tonight it's Castro. Blanchard has taken a seat for the exhibition game. Played last night and will probably play a game or two tomorrow in the doubleheader against the Pilots. It's 2-1 now to Castro. Just kind of being patient, waiting for his pitch here. Yoshida not really throwing him a lot. Yoshida has sat down 4 straight to start the day for the Stingers. Just misses high with that one, and it's 3-1 now to Castro. Castro is hitting 156 on the season for the Pios, 5 runs, 4 RBIs. That is probably the reason why Blanchard has the edge. As this one's grounded to third, a long throw for Zach Huber, and he makes it. Nice play on the field there for the Stingers' third baseman. After the foul out and then the Castro ground out, Eddie Kaufman will come up to the plate with 2 outs and nobody out.
Eddie Kaufman.
First pitch to Kaufman misses inside. Kaufman's hitting .214 on the season, 9 for 42. He's been in the lineup a decent amount. Most importantly, when he's been at the plate, he has gotten a lot of big hits for the Pios. As he dunks this one into shallow center, it's a 2-out single for Eddie Kaufman. That will be the first hit for the Pios this evening. Breaks the streak for Yoshida. He'd sat down the first 5 batters he'd faced before Kaufman's hit. So I was going to say Kaufman has 9 hits on the year and 12 RBIs. It seems like every time he comes up to the plate with some runners on, he hits them in. But now with the 2-out single, he'll give way to Thomas Fratto. Fratto now looking to hit in Kaufman. Break the scoreless tie. Fratto fouls off the first pitch for strike 1. Yoshida goes to check on Kaufman. Actually, a pretty good pickoff over there. It was close, but Kaufman is back in there safely. That one misses high. It's 1-1 now to Fratto. Fratto, a 167 hitter, 5 for 30 on the year, 5 runs, 5 RBIs. Fratto, a home run at Coburn Park earlier this season. It's the only homer that any Pios player has. So he has quite a bit of pop in that bat. This one gets by the catcher Lindquist. Kaufman is going to be into second, so he gets himself into scoring position. Lindquist's out to have a quick chat with Yoshida. Looks to avoid any trouble here with 2 outs in the second. He had no issues with the first 5 batters, getting all of them out in order. Now with 2 outs, starting to show a little bit of weakness, as it's a 2-1 here to Fratto. Bottom of the order is pretty weak for the Pilots tonight. A couple of pitchers in the lineup. Tommy Sheplik, Michael Palmer, and Larson Birch in 9, 10, and 11. But what am I saying? Thomas Fratto, excuse me, Tommy Sheplik is leading the team in batting average. He is 1 for 1 on the year. So he's a guy you really got to be worried about, obviously. As Fratto works a walk. His runners on first and second now with 2 outs. Brandon Domek, the extra hitter, comes up to the plate. Now looking to make something happen.
Next up for the Pios, the extra hitter, number 38, Brandon Domek.
2-out walks can be dangerous, and now Ross Yoshida looks to work around it. So he deals to Brandon Domek with 2 on and 2 outs. Domek takes ball 1 in the dirt. Hitting 118 on the year. 6 runs, 6 RBIs. He's got Eddie Kaufman down there on second. Thomas Fratto on first. Looking to hit him in. That one stays inside, so it's 2-0 now to Domek. Yoshida, after that walk to Fratto, now starting Domek off with 2 straight balls. Possibly starting to lose that control a little bit. That one's way inside. Domek has to jump out of the way, and that makes it 3-0. A walk would load the bases and bring up Tommy Sheplik, who, as I just mentioned, is hitting 1,000 on the year. So that one misses high. A 4-pitch walk to Domek loads the bases, and here comes Sheplik. As I mentioned, leading the team in the batting average, a 1,000 batting average. You really got to be worried about this guy.
Next up for the Pios, the second baseman,
He's 1 for 1 on the season, 1 RBI. Looking to make it happen again. Sheplik playing second base tonight. Now the lefty hitter going to bring in some runs. That one's in the dirt. Lindquist has a good stop back there to keep it in front of him. A 1-0 to Sheplik. I mean, Sheplik might not even need a hit if Yoshida can't find the zone here and issues another walk. He just issued back-to-back walks to Fratto and Domek to load the bases. Lined over to short. It gets into left. Fratto's going to round third. The throw will be cut off. It's a 2 RBI single. Thomas Fratto gets the big, Tommy Sheplik, I keep calling him and getting him mixed up. Sheplik gets the 2 RBI single. The Pios jump out to a 2-0 lead here. Ross Yoshida, a couple of 2-out walks, ends up coming back to haunt him. And he's not quite out of the clear yet. Michael Palmer is at the plate, DH tonight. Yoshino takes a peek at second, delivers the 0-1. It's in the dirt. That makes it even at 1-1 now to Palmer. 2-out rally here for the Pios in the second. Gives them a 2-0 lead. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2 now to Palmer. Pios looking to use this exhibition game, build some momentum going into that doubleheader against the Pilots tomorrow. Got 2 games against the Pilots tomorrow on Saturday. A game back here at Dunn Field against the Auburn Doubledays on Sunday. And then a road game back at Newark on Monday. Got 3 games against them in 3 days, with a game against the Doubledays sandwiched in there. So there'll be a lot of baseball for the Pios over the next couple of days. Some important baseball as they look to take over the 2 spot in the standings from the Doubledays. While this game against the Stingers doesn't count in the standings, it would be nice just to get a win and get the team morale up, get the momentum going into those games tomorrow. Palmer strikes out. That will end the second. Pios get on the board, a 2-0 lead after 2. The top of the 3rd inning is coming right up. Welcome back into Dunn Field. It's the top of the 3rd inning. Pios just took a 2-0 lead in the second. A big hit from Tommy Sheplik. A 2 RBI single to give the Pios the lead. Now Kevin Dates is back on the mound. If he can hold the lead, he'd be in line for the win. So now Chase Foley, the 8-hitter for the Stingers, steps in. It'll be the 8, 9, and 1 hitters in the inning for the Stingers. Swing and a miss. That's 0-1 here to Foley. That one misses in. That count is even now at 1-1. Kevin Dates has looked really strong through his first 2 innings. See if he can keep it up. Drops in strike 2 looking. And it's 1-2 now to Foley. Dates with that low velocity relies on good movement on his breaking balls and just getting some light contact. That one runs in on Foley and it hits him. So he loses Foley in the 1-2 count to a hit by pitch. But he puts the leadoff man on for the first time tonight. Brody Monaco comes up to the plate now, a right fielder for the Stingers. After Monaco, it'll be the top of the order, so this will be a big out for Kevin Dates and the rest of the Pioneers. Obviously, the Stingers looking to bounce back, try to bring the answer here in the 3rd. So that one catches the knees for strike 1 to Monaco. This one's hit high into shallow left. And Grabowski is under it, and he makes the grab. So Dates does indeed get the out on Monaco. The lineup turns over for the Stingers. It'll be Chase Haglund back at the plate for his second at-bat. First pitch to Haglund, catches the inside corner for strike one. Haglund grounded out his first at-bat. Another strike looking at 0-2 to Haglund. Dates is doing a fantastic job so far of picking the corners. Just hitting the edges of that strike zone. He's gotten a lot of called strike calls so far in this game. That one misses down and away, so it's 1-2 now to Haglund. Ashton Putney is on deck. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Dates the 2-2, misses outside, and the count runs full to Haglund. Chase Voley is hanging out down there on first base. The payoff pitch misses down. Dates walks the leadoff man. Here comes Ashton Putney. An infield single in the first. So now 2 on with 1 out in the inning. Ashton Putney steps in. Kevin Dates looks to work around some traffic here in the third. He starts off Putney with a ball upstairs. Breaking ball catches the outside corner. That one really came in. Started almost in the right-hand batter's box. Came all the way in over the plate. A curveball really has a lot of movement on it, side to side. This one's lined into shallow center. Coming in is the Lime. He is able to make the catch. Showing off that range in center, Max the Lime with a nice play. And that'll be out number 2 here of the third. 3-hitter Zach Huber comes up to the plate. He grounded into a double play. His first at bat. Only need 1 here. 2 outs now in the inning. Dates can focus on the hitter, and he starts off Huber with a strike looking on the outside edge. Lots of called strikes so far for Dates. He's shown great control and accuracy. Grounder over to short. It's going to be a tough play for Schroeder. It gets into left. Grabowski is able to come in and grab it, so it keeps the runners from scoring, but now the bases are loaded for the Stingers. For Ross Yoshida, their top hitter in the cleanup spot. Yoshida just allowed 2 runs in the bottom of the second to give the Pios the lead. Now he has a chance with a hit to possibly tie things up again. That one catches the inside edge for strike 1. Dates gets a good nice call there. Piles looking to strand the bases loaded here. Keep the 2-0 lead. It's grounded over to short. Another play for Schroeder. He steps on second, and Kevin Dates walks the high wire and strands the bases loaded in the third. The Pios hanging on to a 2-0 lead as we head to the home half of the inning. Pios fans, this season you can connect with the Pioneers like never before with exclusive content on all of our social media platforms. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X. Our new Instagram account is at the Elmira Pioneers. Check it out today. Welcome back to Elmira Pioneers Baseball. I'm Josh Davis. It's the bottom of the third inning here at Dunfield. It's a gorgeous evening for baseball. Blue skies, a couple of clouds scattered about, perfect temperature, low 80s. We have the 11 1 and 2 hitters up this inning for the Pios. Larson Birch is out to play, swings at the first pitch and grounds it foul down the first base line. So the 0-1 here to Birch. Normally a pitcher for the Pios. Has 11 innings pitched so far this season, a 7.36 ERA. Check swing, but it'll be called strike 2. So it is 0-2 here to Birch. Max Lime, the leadoff hitter, would be next. Way upstairs, 4-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Birch. Yoshida looking for the finisher here. That one catches the outside corner. He's got another strikeout looking. Ross Yoshida. Another strikeout there. Getting out Larson Birch to start off the third. Comes Max Line back up to the plate. He struck out looking in his first at-bat. That one just misses outside. Be 1-0 now to the line. Pios had a big 2-out rally last inning. Tommy Sheplik, the 2 RBI single to bring in the runs. Other than that, Ross Yoshida has looked really sharp on the mound. In fact, the Stingers are out hitting Elmira 3-2 right now. But clutch pitching from Kevin Dates and unclutch pitching from Ross Yoshida has been the difference. So Yoshida allowed a 2-run single with the bases loaded, and Dates last inning with the bases loaded got the ground out to end the inning. The 3-0 is grounded over to third. This is going to be a ground out for Lime. not the result he was looking for in a 3-0 count. So now it's 2 down in the third. The 2-hitter Aiden Grabowski comes up to the plate. Grabowski struck out in his first at-bat. Now at the plate with 2 outs and nobody on in the inning. Takes the first pitch high for ball 1. As always, on a sunny evening here at Dunfield, the shadows are starting to become an issue. So that one catches the outside edge. It's taken for strike 1 looking, and it's 1-1 now to Grabowski. So I was saying, a lot of shadows on the infield to distract the hitter right now. As Grabowski grounds this one foul towards the Stingers dugout. It'll be 1-2 now to him. Yoshida a strike away from a 1-2-3 third. Accidental swinging bunt. Meant to be a check swing. The throw to first is low. A nice scoop there by Shabluski. Will end the inning. So another 1-2-3 inning for Ross Yoshida. Despite the 2 runs allowed in the second, he continues to look really solid on the mound. And to the top of the 4th, the Bayou is still up 2-0. Welcome back to Dunfield. I'm Josh Davis. It's the top of the 4th inning here. Bayou's holding on to a 2-0 lead. Kevin Dates walked the high wire in the 3rd, stranded the bases loaded without allowing any runs to come in. So now Austin Miles is at the plate. He takes strike 1 looking. Dates has been really strong on the mound. And Ross Yoshida on the other side has been nearly just as good as Miles rips this one into center, right up the middle for an infield single. Miles gets the leadoff hit. Branston Lindquist now comes up to the plate. Dates puts that one in the dirt to Lindquist. And that'll be ball 1. Knox Myers behind the dish tonight for the Pios. Meyer from William and Jefferson. He always catches our exhibition games. It's 2-0 here to Lindquist. Shabluski is on deck. That one misses, so now it's 3-0. Dates is at risk of putting the first two batters on in the fourth. He was able to strand the bases loaded in the third, but if the same situation arose, it'd be a tough situation for the Pios. He walks Lindquist on 4 pitches. There's runners on first and second now with no outs in the inning. Here comes Will Shabluski. Once again, Kevin Dates is dealing with some traffic behind him on the bases. Can he work himself out of another jam? Well, Shabluski steps in. He goes to bunt. Right back to the pitcher's mound. Dates fields his position nicely. He gets the out, but Shabluski gets a productive out there for the Stingers. He moves the runners to second and third. Now, a couple in scoring position and 1 out in the inning. Chase Votley comes up to the plate. Now looking to hit him in and tie up this ball game. Dates has avoided a lot of loud contact so far. Now Chase Votley looks for the big hit for the Stingers. They now are up 4-2 in hits, but still down 2-0 on the scoreboard. Dates starts off Votley with 2 straight balls. The infield is in for the Pios. Now they keep changing formations. Now, yeah, they'll keep him in. That one finally hits the zone. It's 2-1 to Votley. Dates dealing to the bottom of the order here. Votley the 8-hitter, Brody Monaco on deck in the 9 spot. That one catches the outside edge, and it's 2-2. Dates started off the at-bat with 2 straight balls, then evens it with 2 straight looking strikes. Misses inside. It's a nice stop by Knox Meyer back there to keep that in front of him. And the count runs full to Votley. A walk would load the bases again. Dates is looking for a big out here. The payoff pitch. Misses. And he does walk Votley. Here comes Monaco. A huge chance here for the Stingers to answer back in the fourth. Remember, this game will only be 7 innings, as all exhibition games are. So, Stingers not with a ton of time to make a comeback. This one's lifted into shallow right. Coming in is Kaufman. They will challenge his arm, and with a great throw to home plate, the runner will have to go back. Miles hangs out on third. You do not want to test Eddie Kaufman and his arm. So a nice out there for Dates to get the out without bringing in the run. Now the leadoff hitter, Chase Haglund, is up for his third at-bat. First pitch swinging, lifted up to shallow center. Slices over to right field. Kaufman is there to make the catch, and back-to-back flyouts allow Kevin Dates to strand the bases loaded in back-to-back innings. Somehow, the Pios have kept this a 2-0 game. So we head to the home half of the fourth inning. Still 2-0 Elmira.
What is your go-to Dunkin' order?
A frozen caramel coffee.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I
plus
like that.
and a glazed chocolate donut.
Oh boy, look at this. Thank you.
Usually I go everything bagel toasted with egg, sausage, and cheese.
What is this?
It's your everything bagel with egg and
wow.
sausage and cheese.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you guys so much.
2 vanilla frosted donuts with sprinkles.
What is it?
What is this for?
Look at it.
What's it for? Let's go! Vanilla frosted donuts with sprinkles.
French vanilla iced coffee, for sure.
There you go.
Home half of the fourth inning is coming up here at Dunn Field. Thank you for joining me. It's been a fantastic game so far. The Pios are holding on to a 2-0 lead. Kevin Dates, the starter for the Pios, he's been out there, stranded the bases loaded the last 2 innings in the third and the fourth. Stingers are up 4-2 in hits, but unable to bring anything home. So they've struggled to get the clutch hit. 3, 4, and 5 hitters will be up here in the fourth for the Pios. Andy Schroeder takes ball 1 in the dirt. Schroeder's 0 for 1 on the day, but man, he has been hot lately. Rips this one deep left center. He's gonna be chugging. He's gonna be chugging for days. Andy Schroeder heads for third. He is going to be in there easily. Another triple for Andy Schroeder. How does he do it? The triple machine for the Pios starts off the fourth with a bang.
For the Pio, number 35, Knox Meyer.
He leads the Pios with 3 triples on the year, and obviously this one won't count for PGCBL stats, but it'll count in our hearts. What a hit there from Andy Schroeder as now Knox Meyer comes up to the plate, looking to hit him in. It's 1-0 here to Meyer. Yoshida misses down with that one to make it 2-0. Meyer in a hitter's count. Manny Castro is on deck. And if neither Meyer nor Castro can hit in Schroeder, Eddie Kaufman, the RBI man, would be after Castro. This one's hit high into shallow right. It's in foul territory. Schroeder's going to try and come home and tag. He will be in there. So Knox Meyer gets the RBI foul out.
Next up for the Pio, number 41, Manuel.
And Schroeder does indeed get brought in. Pios extend their lead to 3-0. Now Manny Castro comes up to the plate with the bases clear and 1 out in the 4th. First pitch fouled back over the Pios bullpen. Pios have gotten the timely hits in this game. Despite being out hit by the Stingers, they lead 3-0. As Castro lines this one over the shortstop's head and into center. Another good hit for the Pios. This time it's off the bat of Manny Castro. So rough 4th inning continues for Ross Yoshida. Eddie Kaufman comes up to the plate now. He's 1 for 1 on the day. Yoshida will check on Castro at first. He had a big lead down there. The third base coach, Darren Callahan, gives him the signs. Castro still with a big lead. We'll see if he takes off. We'll get checked on again. Another close play over there. Ross Yoshida doesn't like the lead that he's getting. Castro has 2 steals on the season. Plenty of speed down there on first base. The right-hander on the mound. See how long it takes for him to take off. First pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-1 to Kaufman. Castro bouncing around down there off first. Another pickoff attempt. Castro is now laying on first base. Castro always has some fun on the base paths. So this one's popped up, possibly still in play, but it goes into the stands. Back-to-back foul balls makes it 0-2 to Eddie Kaufman. Yoshida looking for the finishing pitch here. This would be a pretty big out. Thomas Fratto is on deck. Another close pickoff on Castro down there first. Castro keeps testing him down there. Now he goes. The throw to second is way off, and Castro's in there easily. Manny Castro steals second, gets himself into scoring position for Eddie Kaufman. Now, you know, a switch just flipped, and Eddie Kaufman said, "So, someone's in scoring position? I gotta hit him in." The RBI man at the plate, looking to bring in another here in the 4th. The 1-2 catches the outside corner. A tough strike 3 call there on Kaufman. And he will head back to the dugout. That one may have been a bit off the plate, but it will be called strike 3. Thomas Fratto comes up now. 1 on and 2 outs. It'll be down to Fratto to hit in Castro. He's still dancing around down there now that he's on second, doing everything he can to distract Ross Yoshida. It seems to be working. So it was a really long at-bat to Kaufman, and now he starts off Fratto with the ball way high. Yoshida Gets a foul ball there. Count is now even at 1-1 to Fratto. Fratto steps back in. Piles already with one in the inning. Another hit would likely bring in Castro from second. Castro heads for third. The throw down there is good, but the tag is not able to be applied. Castro steals second and third. Now he's 90 feet away from scoring. A hit would now 100% bring him in. And it's 1-2 to Fratto at the plate. Yoshida just needs to focus on the hitter here. The 1-2 once again. The outside strike called for strike three. Back-to-back strikeouts looking. Gets Yoshida out of the inning. We head to the top of the fifth. Elmira with a 3-0 lead. Welcome back to Dunfield. The fifth inning is coming up. The Pios continue to grow their lead. Andy Schroeder had a leadoff triple. Knox Meyer brought him in with the sac fly. So the Pios now up 3-0. Despite the hits being even at 4-4. Kevin Dates is back on the mound. That one catches the strike zone. It's 1-1 now to Ashton Putney. It'll be Putney, Huber, and Yoshida here in the fifth for the Stingers. That one misses somewhere, and that's 2-1 now. Breaking ball catches the strike zone, and it's 2-2 to Putney. Kevin Dates continues to work using that devastating curveball. The 2-2 pitch goes at it again. It's a ground ball, shallow second base. Charging is Cheplik, but he won't be able to make the play. That one just softly bouncing over the glove of Dates, way in front of Cheplik at second. Another infield single for the Stingers. Ashton Putney is now 2 for 3 on the day. Zach Huber comes up to the plate. Stingers have had the bases loaded in the third and the fourth, and are unable to bring in any runs. So this one's popped up to Cheplik at second. He wanted to make sure everyone in the building knew he had that one. And he makes the play for out number one. Triplick emphatically calling everybody off to make sure that he had that catch. So Huber pops out to second. Ross Yoshida now comes up to the plate. 1 out and 1 on. Yoshida, the starter for the Stingers, has been really solid on the mound. 3 runs on 4 hits. Just timely hitting for the Pioneers in this game. Something that the Pios have not had very often this season. Feels like more often than not the Pios are getting a lot of runners in scoring position and are being unable to bring them in. Tonight that has been the complete opposite. Feels like every runner that gets on base has been brought in tonight. That one's in the dirt. Count is now even at 1-1 to Yoshida. With such a good fielding catcher and the arm of Knox Meyer behind the plate, Stingers have not really been aggressive on the base paths at all. Every base runner they've had has been content to stay at first and not try and attempt to steal on Meyer. It's probably a smart decision there. It's the last time the Stingers were here in town. Meyer had a couple of throws caught stealing. It's even at 2-2 here to Yoshida. Dates looking for the finishing pitch. The runner goes, the throw down to second, just late. And just as I mention it, Putney is into second with a steal. Seems like it's all it takes sometimes, huh? The announcer jinx. Count is now full to Yoshida. Almost feels as if I didn't say anything, Putney wouldn't have gotten the steal. Anyways, Yoshida strikes out swinging. A big out there for Dates and the Pios. And here comes Austin Miles. 2 outs and a runner on second. A hit would likely bring in Putney for the Stingers' first run of the ball game. A run they desperately need here. So we're only playing 7 to the exhibition game. Not a lot of time left for the Stingers to try and make a comeback now as the Pios continue to extend the lead. Now down 3. Stingers really need to get something back soon or they won't be able to. We'll just run out of time. Another one inside. This time it catches the inside corner. It's 1-1 to Miles. A 1-1 too far outside. 2 balls and 1 strike now to Miles. Right-handed hitter at the plate. There's a lot of room out down the left field line. He hits it right at the left fielder in Grabowski. Never mind, Grabowski was perfectly shaded towards the gap, as that's exactly where Austin Miles hits it. That will end the top of the 5th. Elmira coming back up to the plate, holding on to a 3-0 lead.
Bennett, what's your go-to Red Robin order?
Chicken sandwich.
Ooh. What's your side?
Fries, of course.
Perfect. Red Robin.
Yum.
What's your go-to Red Robin order?
When I was younger, I used to get the bottomless mac and cheese, but today I'm going with the Whiskey River barbecue burger.
Hey, Bobby. Red Robin.
Yum.
Good job. Brad, what's your go-to Red Robin order?
2 burgers.
What kind of burgers?
Smoky egg burgers.
Amazing. Red Robin.
Yum.
What's your Red Robin order?
I got the Southern Charm.
Southern Charm. What's that?
I have no idea. I couldn't tell you.
All right.
I would need the menu again to tell you what all is on
I'm
it.
excited to find out.
Yeah.
Red Robin.
Red Robin.
Tim. Red Robin.
Yum.
What your go-to Red Robin order?
The Whiskey River Barbecue Burger.
And how was it?
It was great.
Red Robin.
Yum!
Red Robin.
Yum.
Welcome you back to Elmira Pioneers Baseball. I'm Josh Davis. The bottom of the 5th inning is coming right up. It's been a gorgeous night so far, and I suspect we will have a great sunset here in Elmira tonight. Just enough cloud cover. It's not a perfectly clear night, but the weather has been gorgeous.
Back for the final number 38,
Brandon Dobek steps in to lead off the bottom of the 5th. He takes ball 1 high. Ross Yoshida is back on the mound for his 5th inning of work. He's allowed 3 runs on 4 hits through 4 innings. It's been really solid, but timely hitting for the Pios has done the damage. Another ball high makes it 2-0 here to Dobek. Pios are looking to build some momentum going into their doubleheader tomorrow night against the Newark Pilots, right back here at Dunfield. First game starts at 5 p.m. The second game right after. So 14 innings of baseball tomorrow, right back here at Dunfield as the Newark Pilots come to town. We have another home game as the Double-A's come to town on Sunday for the matinee. For the Pios head back to Newark to play the Pilots on the road on Monday to end the streak of games. Dobek works a leadoff walk. Tommy Sheplik now comes to the plate. The man on and no outs. Last time Sheplik was up, he hit a 2 RBI single to give the Pios the lead in the second. So he's 1 for 1 on the day, looking to stay hot. First pitch to Sheplik is below the knees for ball 1. This one's hit well, but right at the left fielder, Austin Miles. He makes the grab. That'll be allowed out number 1 here in the 5th. Tommy Sheplik really putting the bat on the ball here lately. But he will sit down there. Michael Palmer now coming up to the plate. Palmer, the big lefty hitting first baseman, is DHing tonight. He's 1 for 3 on the season. In his 1 start, he went 1 for 3 with a run and 2 RBIs. He's played a couple of the exhibition games, though, despite only the 1 start and regular season games. Darren Callahan, the normal first baseman, is third base coaching tonight. Lately, however, Cooper Smith has been playing a lot of first base for the Pios. Dobek goes. There's no throw down to second. So he's in there standing up. Dobek doesn't have a steal this season, so that's a little impressive to see. Him get such a good jump down there. It's a 1-on-1 count at the plate to Palmer. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how long Coop continues to play first, if it's just a thing for him recovering from his injury, or whether it's a more permanent thing. It remains to be seen. But for now, Coop is playing first, and Callahan is getting some playing time in the outfield. Coop hasn't played the outfield, more specifically hasn't played right field since that injury at Newark a few weeks ago. He DH'd a bit to ease himself back into things. He's been playing first base ever since. That one just misses off the outside edge. It looked like it was going to be strike 3 called, but instead it's ball 3 and the count runs full to Palmer. It's a full count to Palmer. Larson Birch is on deck in the 11 hole. That feels weird to say, doesn't it? The extra hitter the lineup tonight. That one is over the plate. Palmer strikes out looking. Now Birch comes up with 2 outs.
Next up for the pile, number 40, Larson Birch.
Larson, normally a reliever in the bullpen, but getting his chance in the lineup to make some plays at the plate tonight in the exhibition game. Same thing with Tommy Sheplik. Birch takes that first pitch on the inside edge for strike 1. It's 0-1 to him. Yoshida looking to get through the 5th here. Get the Stingers back up to the plate. Look to make a comeback. Birch grounds this one over to short. A tough hop, and it's over the glove of Putney into left. Coming home to score is Dobek. He's in there. That will be an error on Ashton Putney. A tough hop over his glove. Will score Dobek as the Pios extend their lead to 4-0 now. It's the top of the order. Max DeLime comes to the plate. That one's upstairs. It's 1-0 to the line. Larson Birch is on base for the first time this season. As I mentioned, normally a reliever in the pen. Getting a chance in the lineup tonight. And the error gets him on first. He takes off for second. Tried to get a stolen base. It'll be a foul ball off the bat of the line. So Birch will have to head back. It'll be a 1-1 count at the plate. See if Callahan decides to send him again. Birch goes. It's another one. Hit fair over the first base bag. It's a hit and run. Birch is going to get waved around third. He's trying to come home. The throw to the plate won't get in there. Larson Birch scores from first on the hit and run. The Lime gets the RBI double.
Next up for the pile, number 24, Hayden
Pios
Grabowski.
continue to strike. Fortuitous hits. I don't want to say it's lucky, but at the same time, it has just been really fortunate hitting for the Pios. So once again, Ross Yoshida struggles to finish off an inning. Another 2-out rally for the Pios. He's brought in 2 more here in the 5th. And Grabowski is at the plate. He takes ball 1 down. That was good base running there from Larson Birch. Pios get the hit and run. This one's grounded over to third and over the glove of Zach Huber. The line will round third. Grabowski is cleanly into second. He has an RBI double. The damage keeps coming and the Pios keep rolling at the plate. The top of the order, It's a bit of a 2-out rally here. So now the Pios are up 6-0 on Ross Yoshida. Andy Schroeder comes up to the plate. He tripled in his last at-bat and scored. Really tough out here for Yoshida. But he's going to need to get it if he wants to keep this game close. Another hit would likely score Grabowski, the speedster, on second. That's a big hit for Grabowski too. He has really started to heat up at the plate with his utility abilities in the field and being able to play anywhere with skill. See, because his bat's heating up a little bit, Coach Drum will give him some more opportunities, especially tomorrow in the doubleheader. It's always fun watching Grabowski play the field, but obviously with his struggles at the plate, it's tough to justify him being in the lineup, but he is really heated up of late. See if that gets him more playing time. It's 3-0 here to Schroeder. Yoshida is being really careful with him. Knox Meyer will be next. Meyer 0 for 3 with an RBI. That one catches the outside edge at 3-1 now to Schroeder, as Yoshida looks to work back in this AB. Ohio's bullpen remains quiet, so it'll be Kevin Dates likely the rest of the way. He's got a 6-run cushion. Now here comes head coach Rob Votley out to the mound. This might be it for Ross Yoshida. 6 runs on 7 hits. Looks like it might just be a normal mound visit, however. And it will be. So Yoshida will stay in the ball game. Try and work through this 5th. There's runners on first and second now. Knox Meyer will be the hitter. Ohio's already with 3 runs in the inning. They have doubled their lead to 6 here on the 5th. So Meyer steps in. Yoshida looking to finish the inning after the mound visit. Coach Votley giving him some direction. The runners go. The throw to third, offline. And Grabowski will be in there. Schroeder got into second, so it's runners on second and third now. It would likely bring in 2 more. Pitch was a strike into Meyer, so it's 0-1 to him. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Yoshida a strike away from ending a nightmare 5th inning. He has really labored lately. Allowed 1 in the 4th, and now 3 in the 5th. The 0-2 fouled off. Meyer stays alive. Yoshida gets set. Another 0-2. This one down and away. Misses 4-1. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count to Meyer. Yoshida looking to end the inning. Meyer lifts this one into shallow right. Brady Monaco is under it, and that will end the inning. Not before the Pios get 3 more. We head to the top of the 6th, a 6-0 lead for the Pioneers. Welcome back for the 6th. The Pios have made a lot of defensive adjustments. Bryce Mashanek replaces Thomas Fratto at first base. Larson Birch replaces Tommy Sheplick at second. Zach Nelson replaces Manny Castro at third. And Owen Hoyt replaces Maxwell Lime out in center. Kevin Dates is still on the mound for Elmira. Face Branston Lindquist here to start off the 6th. 6, 7, and 8 hitters coming up for the Stingers. Pios just doubled their lead in the 5th. States drops in strike 1 there. Dates now with a 6-run cushion to work and try and get this win. Foul ball there off the bat of Lindquist makes it 0-2. Stingers got a close win the first time these two teams played. So the Pios looking to get a little bit of revenge here. They basically have the whole bullpen out in the field now, so we'll see how that goes. Dates misses down with that one. It's 1-2 to Lindquist. This one's ripped in front of Hoyt in center. Ranging over is Kaufman to help him out all the way from right field. And that'll be a leadoff single for Branston Lindquist. It's not like the Stingers have been completely shut down offensively. That is their 6th hit of the evening. Somehow they still have no runs. Clutch pitching from Kevin Dates and unclutch hitting from the Stingers have combined to keep the Stingers off the board. 7-hitter Will Shabluski now is at the plate. Takes ball 1 in the dirt. It's a nice stop there by Knox Meyer to keep Lindquist at first. Same spot in the dirt. It's 2-0 now to Shabluski. Dates hasn't shown too many signs of losing effectiveness. This one's grounded over to second, broken bat. It gets by Birch's second. That'll be an infield single. Back-to-back hits for the Stingers, but runners on first and second with no outs as Chase Foley comes to the plate. It's another chance for the Stingers to bring home a run. So they now tie up the Pios in the hits department 7-7. Despite the Pios being up big, 6-0 lead. Pios bullpen finally getting up and moving. Same with the Stingers bullpen. This one's lined right into the glove of Birch at second. He tries to throw over to second base and puts it into left field. Aiden Grabowski has to range over in foul territory and grab it. The runners do advance. So it's runners on second and third now. A nice play by Birch. Then he ruins it by throwing the ball away. But it will get the out. The runners are on second and third now with one out as Brody Monaco comes to the plate. Monaco, the 9-hitter, top of the order. Chase Hogland is waiting on deck. That one misses down and away. It's 1-0 to Monaco. Stingers, 2 here in scoring position, 1 out. Looking to get on the board. They have been shut out so far. This back-to-back balls makes it 2-0 now to Monaco. Gates looks for some more clutch pitching. This one's lifted and slicing foul into the Pios bullpen. Bryce Mashanek, the first baseman, was in pursuit, but that one never really had a chance. It's 2-1 now to Monaco. Once again, missing down and away, and it's 3-1. A walk would load the bases. Popped up behind second. Birch and Mashanek are over there. Birch has it. And the runners won't be able to go anywhere. A big second out there for the Pios. And now Chase Hagland, leadoff man, comes up to the plate. Dates and out away from stranding a few more in scoring position. Hagland looking for the big hit that the Stingers have not been able to get all night. This one's grounded over to short. Schroeder has it. The throw to first is in time. And once again, Kevin Dates gets out of the jam. Somehow, the Stingers remain scoreless. The Pios still up 6-0, heading to the bottom of the 6th inning.
What is your go-to Dunkin' order?
A frozen caramel coffee.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I
plus
like that.
and a glazed chocolate donut.
Oh boy, look at this. Thank you.
Usually I go everything bagel toasted with egg, sausage, and cheese.
What is
It's
this?
your everything bagel with egg
Oh,
and
wow.
sausage and cheese.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you guys so much.
2 vanilla frosted donuts with sprinkles.
What is it?
What is this for?
Look at it.
What's it for? Let's go! Vanilla frosted donuts with sprinkles.
French vanilla iced coffee, for sure.
There you go.
Welcome back to Elmira Pioneers Baseball. I'm Josh Davis. The bottom of the 6th inning here at Dunfield. Kevin Dates continues to be Houdini. Gets out of another jam in the top of the inning. 7 hits for the Stingers, no runs. It has been incredible how clutch he has been on the mound tonight. And we have a new pitcher for the Stingers. It'll be Chase Haglund replacing Ross Yoshida. Yoshida ends his day, 6 runs on 7 hits through 5 innings. Generally, he was really solid. Pio's got a lot of timely hits against him, basically the opposite of what Dates has done. It's been what Yoshida has done in this game. Yoshida slides over to second. Chase Mobley now in center. And Haglund on the mound. Leading off for the Pios will be Manny Castro here in the 6th. Castro, first pitch, pops it up behind shortstop. Putney is there and he makes the catch. So a 1 pitch out for Chase Haglund to start off his night. As Eddie Kaufman comes up to the plate now. His last time up, he struck out looking on a really tough pitch. That was a big at-bat. Last inning for Ross Yoshida. Takes strike 1 to start off his at-bat here. That one's in the dirt. It's 1-1 now. Fouled off. It's 1-2 now to Kaufman. Haglund, just like Yoshida's, hard-throwing right-hander, leaves that fastball way outside, and it's 2-2 now to Kaufman. Haglund is working really quickly. As soon as he gets the ball back, he is ready to pitch. So that one misses upstairs, and the count runs full now to Kaufman. Yeah, he is really rushing the pace here. As Kaufman lines this one into right. A bad first step by the right fielder, Monaco, and it's over his head and to the wall. Kaufman is chugging around second. He's heading for third. He's in there. A triple for Eddie Kaufman. The second triple of the game. Andy Schroeder had one earlier, but obviously he's the triple man. This time it's Eddie Kaufman. A mistake out and right for Brody Monaco. Just misjudged that one. He took a step or two forwards instead of going back, and it just sailed way over his head. Not sure what he saw on that one. The lights here at Dunfield are unusually tall, so he might have lost that one in the lights. The first pitch is in the dirt, and Kaufman comes home. First pitch to Fratto was a wild one. Lindquist couldn't handle it. And Kaufman with heads-up base running scores all by himself. The triple and the wild pitch. Fratto with a huge foul ball there. That one way out of Dunfield, but foul. Allowed strike 1. It's 1-1 now to Fratto. That is the kind of power that he possesses. As I mentioned before, earlier on in the game, Fratto is the only player on this team to have a home run. So he pops this one back. It's 2-2 now. Pios add one more here in the 6th. More in insurance for Kevin Dates. So that one's in the dirt. The count runs full. The 3-2 hits the outside edge. Fratto strikes out looking. That's a big out number 2 for Chase Hagland and the Stingers. Brandon Tomek, the extra hitter, now comes up to the plate.
Next up for the Piles,
Dobek walked last inning, stole a base at second, and then came around to score. Unfortunately, that steal does not count for PGCBL stats, but if it did, it would be his first steal of the year. 2 straight balls. Starts off the Dobek at bat. It's 2-0 to him. Popped straight back over the press box. That one almost came in the press box. Grounder over to second. Yoshida has it, tosses over to first, and that will end the inning. The Pios add one more. Kevin Dates comes back out for the 7th, looking to pitch the complete game shutout here at Dunfield.
Bennett, what's your go-to Red Robin order?
Chicken sandwich.
Ooh. What's your side?
Fries, of course.
Perfect.
Red Robin.
Yum.
What's your go-to Red Robin order?
When I was younger, I used to get the bottomless mac and cheese, but today I'm going with the Whiskey River barbecue burger.
Hey, Bobby.
Red Robin.
Yum.
Good job.
Brad, what's your go-to Red Robin order?
2 burgers.
What kind of burgers?
Smoky egg burgers.
Amazing.
Red Robin.
Yum.
What's your Red Robin order?
I got the Southern Charm.
Southern Charm. What's that?
I have no idea. I couldn't tell you.
All right.
I would need the menu again to tell you what all is on
I'm
it.
excited to find out.
Yeah.
Red Robin.
Red Robin.
Tim.
Red Robin.
Yum.
What's your go-to Red Robin order?
The Whiskey River barbecue burger.
And how was it?
It was great.
Red Robin.
Yum.
Red Robin.
Yum.
Pios with a bunch of more defensive changes. So many I can't really even tell them all to you. I'm still trying to figure them out. Basically, we changed players at every single position, including pitcher. This is what's important. Manny Castro has come in to replace Kevin Dates. Dates would have had a shot at the complete game shutout. Instead, Castro comes in to close things out. The Pios' third baseman on the mound for the first time this season. Gonna finish things off. Some of the changes in the field. Brody Bartenstein is at third. Mike Geisler is now at short. Connor Freeman is at second. Brandon Dobek is out in right. Owen Hoyt is out in center. I believe Mashanik is still down there at first. I have no idea who's out and left. We will figure that out if a ball gets hit down there. Manny, his first pitch is way outside. Ashton Putney is at the plate to start things off for the Stingers here in the 7th. Missing outside once again, it's 2-0 to Putney. Dates, what an outing. 6 innings, all scoreless. No runs, 7 hits. He was so clutch. Yeah, he gave up some hits. But when you can finish innings like that, and you can be that clutch, it doesn't really matter how many you put on base, as long as none of them score. The 3-0 finally finds the plate. It's 3-1 now to Putney. Castro obviously not normally a pitcher. See if he can continue to find the strike zone. That one misses away once again, and he walks Putney to start off the 7th. So now Zach Huber will come to the plate. Mike Keisler is out at shortstop, jawing at the umpire after that walk. First pitch high to Huber. It's 1-0 to him. Ohio's 3 outs away from getting the win here at Dunfield tonight. So that one's high once again. It's 2-0 to Huber. Popped up the 2-0 behind home plate. And that one goes into the stands. Fan might have interfered with Knox Meyer trying to make that catch. Either way, it's strike one. It's 2-1 now to Huber. Ross Yoshida will be next. Just waiting on deck. Castro, the 2-1 is way outside, and it's 3-1 now to Huber. Pios didn't want to leave Dates out there. They bring in Castro. Castro throws behind Huber there. And strolling with control early is Manny Castro on the mound. Back-to-back walks. Starts off his night. So now Ross Yoshida comes to the plate. So after that mound visit, Yoshida steps in. He takes strike one looking. Castro finds the zone there. You have to imagine that's exactly what Knox Meyer was out there to talk with Castro about. Just put it over the zone. Well, then put it in play. Your players can make it. Yoshida puts this one in play. Putney's going to round third. He's going to come in, and Ross Yoshida has given the Stingers their first run of the ball game. So after all the work from Kevin Dates in his 6 innings, there goes the shutout. Dates obviously still in line for the win, unless a crazy comeback ensues here. Austin Miles at the plate. He fouls off the first pitch he sees. It's 0-1. Manny Castro still looking for the first out here in the 7th, trying to close out this ball game. Pios, a doubleheader tomorrow as the Newark Pilots come to town for a rematch. The Pilots beat the Pios 12-5 last night in Newark. Now this time Newark comes to Elmira for 14 innings of baseball tomorrow, right back at Dunfield. First game starts at 5 p.m. tomorrow in Elmira. So there's a swing and a miss. Castro gets a strikeout on Miles. A high fastball. The go-to pitch there. And he is now 2 outs away. Castro throws that one in the dugout. Gotta save the baseball for your first strikeout, right? Branston Lindquist is at the plate now. Runners on the corners with one out. First pitch, high, 4-1. Castro looking to close out this ball game. Goes to check on first. Almost threw it away. Remember, you got Bryce Mechanic down there first. He's a reliever. Not really first baseman. This one's grounded over short. A possible double play ball. The throw to first. Stretch. Mechanic has it. A double play gets the win. Castro shuts things down. The Pios win 7-1 in this one. Thank you for joining me. I hope you join me again tomorrow night, 5 p.m. The Pios have a doubleheader against the Newark Pilots as they return to town. A revenge game after the Pios lost to the Pilots yesterday, 5-12 in Newark. So the first game at 5 p.m. Second game will definitely be 7 innings, even though the first game resumes in the third. It's a 2-1 lead for the Pios at the moment. And we'll play out the 9 innings in Game 1 for a 7-inning Game 2. Game 2 is expected to start around 7:30. So that is the schedule. After the doubleheader tomorrow, the Pios have another home game on Sunday as the Auburn Doubledays come to town. And the Pios are back on the road at Newark on Monday. I could show you the standings. I will. This game does not count in the league standings. So the Pios, despite winning, do not move up in the standings quite yet. Pios are 15-13 at the moment, 4-6 in their last 10. They would love a couple wins tomorrow against Newark to get back on track. Doubledays have been struggling of late as well, and so the Pios a couple of opportunities over the next couple of days to overtake Auburn and take over that 2 spot once again. Remember, the top 2 teams have home field advantage in the playoffs. The top 4 teams make the playoffs. Pios solidly in playoff contention, but Pios, the West Division champs from last season, love to get one of those top 2 spots. Obviously, Batavia pretty far ahead in that first spot as of right now. Those are the standings. Before I sign off for the night, I have a quick word from our sponsors. Thank you to our sponsors, Absolute Care of 3 Rivers, AIM Independent Living, HA's Outdoor Power Equipment, Al's Leasing, Arno Health, Bill's Bullpen, Blaze Brockway Contracting, Broome County Health Department, Buckley's Automotive, Bully Hill Vineyards, CAF USA, Casella, Central Hots, Chemung Canal Trust, Chemung Supply, Coca-Cola, CVS Distribution, Dandy Mini Marts, Dr. Susan Minchin, Duncan, Al Chevy, Elmira Heat Treating, Elmira Impact, FM Hal, Glovehouse, Guthrie, Hardinge, Heroes Comic Shop, Helselson's, Hilliard Corporation, Howard Hanna, Jubilee Foods, Just in Time, Kennedy Valve, M&T Bank, Martha Lloyd Community Services, Ma's Cheese Dreams, Myers RV, National Guard, Nucor, OASAS, Papa John's, Pathways, Pizza Hut, Red Robin, Rodney J. Strange, Saratoga Eagle, Save-A-Lot, Service Meter, ServPro, ServU Credit Union, Sheddon's Wholesale, Southern Tier Custom Fab, Swan Moores Insurance, Texas Roadhouse, Tom's South Corning, Transdev, United Healthcare, United States Air Force, Value Home Center, Vasco Brands, Visions FCU, Word Manufacturing, Wegmans, Weiss Markets, Wilbur Auto, Wilkins RV, and Woodbrook Assisted Living. Thank you once again to all our sponsors. And thank all you fans for joining me tonight was a really fun exhibition game, as they always are. A 7-1 win over the New York Stingers. Pios are back in action tomorrow night as the Newark Pilots come to town for a doubleheader beginning at 5 p.m. for Game 1. So please tune in right back here on the Pios YouTube channel tomorrow at 5. Hear me. Watch the Pios in the doubleheader against the Pilots, or be sure to come into Dunn Field tomorrow at 5 p.m. for that doubleheader. That will be all for me here tonight. As always, thank you for watching and tuning in, and everyone